You asked, was the grape kit positive? And this is something that I have addressed many times. And I really don't like when people ask this question because it's not a fair question to ask that for several different reasons involving this case. The day that it was done was May 23rd, 2023. And so the day that Angelina came home to me was May 21st, 2023. She stated on May 21st when she came home that she was with the father, and when she got back, she said that she was left alone with her brother, Dominic, on Saturday, which would have been Saturday, May 20th, 2023. So Angelina stated that Dominic sexually assaulted her on Saturday, May 20th, 2023. She came home to me on May 21st, 2023. And then she went to school, had a normal day on May 22nd, 2023, which was a Monday. Then Tuesday rolls around, which was Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023. And I go to bring Angelina to school that day. And as soon as we park in the parking lot, she starts saying, "Mommy, my vagina and my stomach hurts." And she kept like grabbing it and saying it hurts and like seemed like she was in a lot of pain. So I went to the teacher. I told the teacher that I was going to be calling the pediatrician. I told her that Angelina was complaining of this pain. And I said that if there's any reason why she has to get picked up early, I'd be in touch. I called the pediatrician. They stated that due to the concerns about the sexual abuse in the past and the fact that there had been investigations open, they said that they advised that we take her into the hospital because they asked me when was the last time that she had a bath. And so I told them that I picked her up on May 21st. I didn't get a chance to give her a bath on Monday, and the 21st was her birthday. So we were out, we went out for dinner and all that. And by the time we got home, it was late. I told her she'll take a bath the next day, but then it was busy. And then I said on Tuesday morning, you'll definitely get a bath tonight. So I picked her up Sunday the 21st. She said something happened on Saturday the 20th, but for all we know, she could have had a bath on Saturday or Sunday before coming home to me on Sunday afternoon. And so if she had a bath on Saturday the 20th or Sunday the 21st, which we'll never know unless her dad tells us the truth about the situation, which I'm sure he never will. But if she did have a bath in between the time when the assault happened and when she came home to me, then there would be absolutely no DNA. And I want people to understand that these kits that you're talking about, they only check for DNA. They do not check for anything else except DNA. So if the DNA is not there, the test is going to be negative. Now, there's a certain window of time that you have after the assault happens to be able to actually go and retrieve the DNA through one of these kits. Usually it's about 72 hours, but when it's a child who is that young as my daughter was, it's an even smaller window of time. And so number one, we didn't know if she had the bath. Number two, it was past the window of time for her age. And number three, for all we know, something could have happened and everything would have been gone. So the doctor said, even though there's a very, very slim to none chance that anything will show up because she could have bathed or there could have been other things that could have been a factor in this, but they said like if she had bathed and the time went by, then the DNA is no longer going to be retrievable. She said that it's unlikely that they will find any, but that there's a slim chance that they will. And they said that if I take her to the hospital, she'll be able to be evaluated for everything, but if she went to the pediatrician, they'd only be able to check her for a UTI. So I listened to the pediatrician like any mother would do, took my daughter to the hospital. She went to Griffin Hospital in Derby. They were really concerned. She made disclosures to me in the car and in the room of the hospital while we were waiting for the doctor. I showed the doctor. They believed her. They were really concerned. They then transferred us to Connecticut Hartford Children's Hospital, and that's where they got it done. And so it took like at least 60 days, like 60 to 90 days to get the results back. And the detective called me one day and just said, "Oh, it's DNA negative." So it's like, I was not expecting them to find DNA. And so in this situation that I described, if that test came up negative when it was done past the time window, not to mention they didn't bring it to the lab in time either, and then we don't know if she had a bath. She could have had a bath the next day or that same night, and then you're not going to find anything. The only way that one of these kits would be 100% accurate is if the person uses zero protection, leaves DNA in you, and you immediately, within that immediate time window, go to the hospital and get it done. That's not the case in what happened. And so whether or not it was positive or not means absolutely nothing, because my daughter also made disclosures in a forensic interview on March 3rd, 2023, in which she stated Dominic sits on her and makes her sit on him, and that they do this on the floor, and that daddy cleans the floor, and she demonstrated all of this many times. So people who try to keep continuing to make these insinuations like, oh, if the grape kit wasn't positive for DNA, then that means that this is a false allegation. Like, no, it's not a false allegation. Sorry that you don't like the fact that some people are not okay with little children being touched, but I'm not one of those people who's okay with it, and I'm not one of those people who's going to stay quiet about it.